Arsenal 4, Atletico Madrid 0. Viktor Gyökeres brace, Martinelli performance, Gabriel Magalhaes goal and an assist, and we've seen the Batman and Bane come up in a dark night at the Emirates today. What a performance from Arsenal. I predicted 2-0. I didn't anticipate us scoring a lot of goals. I said Atletico have a good defense, and to be fair, the game was going like that. 60th minute, 70th minute, and then bang, 10 minutes. Or sorry, 60th, 50th minute, 60th minute, and then bang, 60th minute to 70th minute. Arsenal said, "Bap, bap, 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 bap," and the Glock 14 went out spraying. And I'm gonna break down this game, give my reaction, and just my feels to Arsenal getting another win, another clean sheet, but even this time, even more convincing performance against real opposition. Atletico Madrid have heritage. So if you're new and you're returning, you haven't already hit the subscribe button, smash the like button down below, and comment down below how do you feel about this game. Comment down below what's your reactions to this game. But yeah, Arsenal started the game off well. I feel like we started the game off on the front foot. We had an effort from Eze off to some good play on the left hand side from Martinelli, Gyokeres, and it falls to Eze, who takes a shot deflected off the post, and then Rice kind of scuffs his lines. And Arsenal started with a bit of pressure, but then, you know, after about 10-15 minutes, Atletico Madrid started to get into the game. Started to get the ball moving. Junior Alvarez was a very probably their stand-up performer in this game. I think he's excellent. That guy's levels, as I spoke about him. And they had one chance in the first half, or one chance from a free kick that was off target, but another chance that came from a Raya mistake. Don't know what he was doing, trying to see the ball out, but it wasn't there. Had to be forced into a tackle, but he was way out of his goal. And I just got to play a quick throw in, and Alvarez kind of curled the ball just wide of the post. It would have been a very bad look on Raya if it had gone in. But nevertheless, Arsenal came back within the game, managed to regain control, but you know, nothing really inspirational the first half. It kind of died down from the early buzz. I think Saka was the main and outstanding performer in the first half. Again, taking on his fullback, absolutely skinning him, constantly providing a threat down that right hand side. Timber as well. Him and his relationship with Timber is definitely improving. I think Martinelli was okay. I think Gyokeres was quality, especially his back to goal stuff, winning the link up play, like laying the ball out, winning his fouls, taking on his man. I think it was a way better performance. Probably is definitely outside even the goals, his best performance. But with all of that, Arsenal couldn't really break the deadlock. Atletico Madrid were kind of comfortable. Arsenal were, you know, the better team, but nothing really came out. And I feel like second half, I was saying on my live stream that I feel like Mikel needs to get into the players, wake them up, tell them about the intensity of which they need to play in the attack, maybe exploit and turn around Atletico even more, like get some early switches, some balls in behind, which can allow their shape, that 4-4-2 that they were playing quite well, very tight, compact, to kind of distort. So we saw that in the first half. Obviously, Arsenal kind of play a bit more risky. We saw some good moves on the right hand side again from Saka, but nothing, no joy. And it took an amazing finesse shot outside the box from Julian Alvarez that hit the crossbar. Raya was beaten to really wake up Arsenal, because I can't lie, as I was saying on stream, like it just takes one chance from this type of team that defend well. They have quality players. If Alvarez on another day could have scored one or two chances, then Arsenal, the game could have been different. But you know, me and Steph were talking on stream. He was saying, do we make any subs? I was like, I don't know yet, because I feel like Mikel would want to get a lead. Obviously, this is a strong team. We're still in the game, and lo and behold, obviously, we start the goal scoring run. Starts off with a free kick from Rice, a lovely delivery. Rice, that consistency of delivery that he has from free kicks, from corners, from his crosses, is actually needs to be studied. It's actually insane. The consistency of where he hits it with the whip, whether it's a caressed or a whipped cross, finds the man each time. And obviously, no other than, you know, whoever he's in the box. Gabriel on the end of the cross, lovely header into the bottom corner. That Selly, I love it, at the corner flag, pointing to the corner flag that has Arsenal on it. We're embracing the fact that we're a set piece team, or that we're very strong at set pieces, because albeit we only scored two in this game, but I feel like that's what opened the deadlock and allowed us to kind of go on that goal scoring run. The next goal came from, I think it was Gyokeres. Again, it was a good ball from, I think it was Zubamendi on the left-hand side, nice left-footed ball to Martinelli, who was very lively in the second half, came to life in the second half, taking on his man, providing that threat and being that in behind threat. So we attacked more on the right hand side in the first half. I feel the second half, a lot of our attacks were focused more on that left hand side, exploiting the pace of Martinelli down the wings, getting across his ball into the box early, and breaking that shape. Rice stepped up his performance in the second half. I think it all started from him, not just a free kick, but just him carrying the ball through the middle, trying to make things happen. I think it was a quite a game from Eze, who I'll get to obviously afterwards. But yeah, second goes from Zubamendi, plays the ball to Martinelli, who then crosses the ball over to Eze, who kind of has like a shot, but it falls to Gyokeres. I don't know if Eze will get the assist for that. And obviously Gyokeres was kind of in between his feet, tries to shift the ball out, shoot. Obviously takes a big deflection and it goes in, but it was his goals going in. But then, as I was talking on the stream, just needed that one goal. Strikers need that one goal. It goes in. All the pressure is off your shoulders, all that weight, all the overthinking, even if it's a scruffy one, and then you can move. And then the second goal comes later, but that doesn't come before the third goal, which to me was the goal of the game for me. Lewis-Skelly gets the ball, I think, from Zubamendi in the midfield, does well to kind of fake that he was going to go back, carry the ball on that one of legendary, classical Lewis-Skelly runs, where he drives, carries the ball through the heart of a midfield. No one can really touch him. No one can, knock him off the ball. And then it's the weight of pass from Martinelli, that just the timing, draws the defender in, plays that ball, lovely way, lets Martinelli decides it for him to play and shoot that ball first time. And Martinelli does well with a lovely finish, curls it around the keeper, off the post and in. And Martinelli's back. That's his third goal in 3 Champions League games this season. I think it's fourth goal in all competitions. And he's probably better in the pace that he was on for the last couple of seasons. I'm hoping Martinelli continues his form. That's a goal for Trossard on the weekend, goal for Martinelli now. Both of them are putting pressure on Mikel in terms of a lineup. But this is what you want in terms of when you have competition for places. This is where you have pressure, where you have all players pulling in the right direction. And then obviously the third goal comes for Gyokeres, obviously from another corner, or from a corner this time. Another Rice delivery, lovely whipped ball all the way to the back post. Gabriel comes in, heads it cross goal. Gyokeres is there, gets his kind of thigh and puts it into the back of the net. Successful day. Obviously, Atletico, shout out to them. They did come out in this game, especially in the second half, and with some better finishing from Alvarez, a bit more luck, it could have been a way different game or different scoreline. But nevertheless, Arsenal leave with a clean sheet, 4 goals. I think we're third now in the Champions League, only behind Inter and Barcelona, obviously by goal difference. And 3 clean sheets in the first 3 games of Champions League, 4 clean sheets in a row in all games and all competitions. And as I said, first home game of the 3-game run, and we've started it with a bang. Probably the hardest opposition of the 3, with all due respect to Palace and Brighton. And now we've kind of pushed them aside and made them look average. Obviously, Palace on Sunday now. On the back of that game, we're going in with some momentum, some confidence, but the job don't stop. I need the players to be locked in. I need Mikel, obviously, I know he will be locked in, to remind the players that still put that work in training. Let the confidence breed, the belief more than complacency. And then obviously Palace being a good team, being a tough team, Mateta coming in good form, as I spoke about before. We need to make sure that we have a sharp defense. And obviously I'm happy that Gyokeres got his 2 goals now. Hopefully he can kick on. As I said, I put pressure on him to get 3 out of 4, to score in 3 out of 4 of the games in the Premier League in the next 4 games before international break. So I'm happy he's got the goals and got that goal drought done against against Madrid. Now he can get his goal in the Premier League against Palace and kick on from here. And I'm just happy that all the players are playing well. I know Saka was frustrated, he probably didn't get his goal, but I think that will bode well for him on Sunday to kind of get that goal or that assist and be decisive in terms of the output. But I think everyone stepped up. I think second half, big shout out to Zubamendi, big shout out to Rice, big shout out to Martinelli and Gyokeres for big performances as well. And I think Lewis-Skelly and obviously Gabriel as well from the back. Mikel as well, got to shout him out. I'm pretty sure he got into the players. Obviously the subs he made, put on Ranieri, put on Norgard, put on Ben White, put on Mosquera, and I think he put on Marino for Gyokeres to give him a rest. Good subs, good day in the playground. No injuries, I believe, as well. So successful day at home. Guys can go sleep in their own bed. There's no traveling, no nothing. And this is just what you want, man. And we're building momentum now. This is, as I said, 2 wins in a row, 2 out of 7 now that we've got in the 7-game run before international break. Palace on the Sunday. Hope we can get the win. And me, I'm gassed, man. Just happy. Everything is just going right now. Bar the injuries, to Odegaard, Madueke, Havertz, Jesus. Everything else is going right. And hopefully it can continue, man. It feels like it's our year. We're playing like it's our year. The mentality, the unity, the cohesion. It looks like it's that case. You saw how everyone got around Gyokeres after the goal. And hopefully you can do it, man. Comment down below what you think about this Atletico game. What you think about what I said in this video. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the KAPE Pause channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate all the love on the channel. Your boy KAPE. I'm out.